Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals, all about LeBron James after his mostly no-show performance in Game 3, and then Kyrie decided to upstage him.
His wingman was the star of Game 4, and here we go. From Cleveland, LeBron off that abysmal stinker. Brad Stevens, can his team steal another one on the road, go back home, all tied up? Kelly Olynyk and the Celtics got off to a great start. They led 29-19 after the first quarter. Second quarter was all even, 28-28, so the Celtics led by 10 points at the half. Marcus Smart regressed to his mean after going 7 of 10 from 3. He was just 1 of 5, but the story was LeBron with 3 fouls at the 8:55 mark. Then, that's a charge. 4 fouls with 6:46 to go in the first half. Ty Lue, what do you do? So again, Cavaliers down by 10 at halftime. Third quarter, Avery Bradley was not good shooting the basketball. 1 of 7 from 3, 7 of 19 overall. LeBron James at dunking, normally good. Ouch, babe. What is wrong with LeBron? That would have given the Cavs the lead. Now they have the lead late third, and this third quarter was all about Kyrie Irving. The playoff game of his life. Turned his ankle a bit on this one. The left wheel rolls over a bit. He's down. There's some concern at first. But for those who play, that's like a 6 on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the worst. Not terrible. Tie that thing tight. And let's keep going. All right. Cavaliers by 4 at that juncture. Still by 4. Kyrie. The lob from James. James could see a hot teammate, and he kept going to him. Irving on fire, 15 of 22 from the floor in the game. Many of them acrobatically in the paint. Also made 8 of 9 free throws. Was 4 of 7 from three-point land. Irving carrying the Cavs to a 40-23 third quarter disparity. Not done yet. Again, swerves the word, spins the verb. No diggity, no doubt. I like the way you work it. One of those 4 threes I talked about in 7 attempts. 4 assists for Irving in this game. To the fourth quarter, Celtics offense kept getting worse and worse and worse as the game went on. 29 points first quarter, 28 points second quarter, 23 points third quarter, only 19 points in the fourth, and there's LeBron. Overall, solid effort for LeBron, 34 points. 6 assists, 5 rebounds, 15 of 27 from the floor. High volume LeBron getting them late. Only 1 of 8 from 3. He's got time to fix that before the final begins. He was 3 of 4 from the line, so maybe that's a start from getting his stroke back. But again, just 1 of 6 from 3 for LeBron James. But again, 34 points. Kyrie, 42. James. Squish. There's the 1-3 that he made in the game with 3:52 to go. Maybe that'll get him going. You know he wants to get that outside shooting to go again. And then it's 11-point game. Irving still in the game. Oh, yeah, the old Rondo. I'd give my left arm to be ambidextrous. Cavs win, lead the series 3 games, 2-1. Again, career high 42 in the playoffs for Kyrie Irving. There it is. In terms of production, keep getting better and better as the series has gone along. It was a bit of a mini story coming into the series. It was kind of a indifferent Kyrie, and as his teammate, LeBron's gotten a bit indifferent the last couple of games. He has picked up the slack. Kevin Love, 17 points, 17 rebounds. Boys, he was hot again from three-point shooting as the Cavs shoot 45% from 3 and win.
All right, Tim Legler is here. So many times we get wowed by three-point shooting, but, you know, two-point baskets can be great. Tim Legler, we're here to talk about LeBron James not being as good as Kyrie Irving in this one because he was special and saved their bacon in the third quarter.
He may have saved the series. Certainly took a lot of pressure off of them moving forward because he came out in the third quarter, and LeBron James is in a bad place. He wasn't playing well offensively. He committed 4 fouls in the first half, which I think, by my recollection, is the first time I have ever seen a star player commit 4 fouls in the first half. So Kyrie put this team on his back, and all he really did was go playground basketball. He got some in transition here, rolls his ankle here. That was a scary moment because you're thinking on a night when they're going to need him. He gets that great read here on the back cut and the lob pass from LeBron. But from this point on, it was give me the ball and clear out. And he's doing this against an elite perimeter defender in Avery Bradley. Here he gets the switch. Terry Rozier has no chance. Look at how much Kyrie Irving manipulates the basketball and releases it when he wants to. And now you're feeling this. When you get 3-4 layups, now you feel like you can step back into about a 28-foot three. Kyrie, you said save their bacon. I think that's a great way to put it because this team was struggling. They had lost confidence. Boston was feeling it. LeBron mentioned the foul trouble. He couldn't really be aggressive at the start of the second half. Kyrie put this team absolutely on his back. And I've been waiting for the Kyrie moments in this series.
Right.
LeBron's been so great. It's almost as if Kyrie has just let him do his thing. Tonight, Kyrie reminded everybody why they won a championship last year, and they have 2 elite offensive players. Tonight, he put on a display in that third.
Do you want him doing that every night? Do you want him with 40? Because that seemed like he was a little bit of on the rescue club at this point.
40's a little bit, maybe extreme, but he needs moments in every game where you
Right.
give him the ball 5 or 6 times in a row. He has not had that in this series at all. And again, it's because of how great LeBron's been. And then last game, it was Kevin Love in the first half, 7 threes. Kyrie was pretty good in the first half, but he hasn't had any moments like this where they just give him the ball 4 or 5 possessions in a row and let him go because when he gets cooking, he cooks like nobody else on their team.
And we hope to hear from Kyrie Irving tonight. Usually we just get LeBron. We've got a lot of Kevin Love. We'll hear from both coaches, but hopefully Kyrie will visit the media room for this thing as well. All right, so he's great offensively. The first half of this game, the Cavaliers looked like they played defense in Game 3 and like they played most of the second half of the season.
Right.
And then lo and behold, we start getting some stops and everything rolls your way.
Good call. So let me tell the story here. This is a possession in the first half, and this reminded me a lot of what I watched out of the Cleveland Cavaliers in the first part of the regular season. Come here, just a little dribble handoff action, no big deal. But then right here, off of this simple ball screen action, you get 2 defenders hung out to dry. You got 3 guys on the backside, and no one really seems to know what they're planning on doing here. Who's going to commit to the dive man? So when Olynyk dives, finally, LeBron James here at the end decides to come over, and now it's just such an easy pitch and catch to Avery Bradley in the corner. I mean, this is easy, basic basketball that any team runs, and you should not get anything this easy in a playoff game. Now, Kyrie goes off, the energy in the building picks up. Take a look at this possession in the second half and tell me if you see a difference in energy level. First, you come off here, Kevin Love with a nice screen and a show. Little switch, Kyrie fights back. Take a look at Darren Williams. Great job right here sinking in. Makes Rozier pick the basketball up. Then from the weak side, you get Love and LeBron coming. Kick out to the corner. Kyle Korver closes out once. They chase off the three-point line. You get 2 defenders chasing the basketball to make sure Al Horford passes it one more time. Dribble, drive, kick, and then finally it ends with Kyle Korver contesting. There's a little bit of contact. They don't call it. But you had 5 defenders right there chase 3 different guys off the three-point line, multiple help defenders on penetration. You end up with a contested 3 in the corner. But again, all of that took place, John, after Kyrie Irving went to work in the third quarter. It seemed to energize their entire team. It got the building into the game, and it took a lot of pressure off of LeBron James.
Yeah, gave